special edition of the National Football League for this Halloween matchup. It's the Bengals and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that can be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
In the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback playing in his 22nd NFL season. Unbelievable. The great Tom Brady.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award, and he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
To throw again on second down. Brady. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And back deep, Deontay Johnson. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Meanwhile, Ben's throw going to be taken in by Cole. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get him there for the seed. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 32 that time. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Brady.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Play action. Now it's Brady. This one caught by Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Brady again. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Do what you do.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here comes Johnson on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 15 carries, 56 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw caught here by Metcalf. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here's Brady. Caught. It's Wilson. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now here's Johnson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go!
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. On third down, Roethlisberger. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Santos' kick is up and through. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The return man, Wilson. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field, but to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 8. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That, too, is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to have a the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Roethlisberger. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Edwards-Helaire. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Now, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Brady's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, not slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Brady to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Fant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Roethlisberger. And this is complete to Moore, the comebacker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Roethlisberger. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense. Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They go play action with Roethlisberger. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Focus. Double. Easy.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Ben to throw again. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Roethlisberger. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Azeez Ojulari
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
This to the outside for Mack.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Brady now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wilson. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Brady. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Again, it's Brady. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And that'll set him back 5. Now Brady. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports Halftime Report. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And our statistician may need a vacation after this one's said and done. What a first half they had throwing the football. Over 300 yards passing already. Meanwhile, for the Jets, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Returning it, Johnson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Brady now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Brady.
Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. On play action, it's Brady. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. The 4th touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Slide for the PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
Johnson now returning.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete.
He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield.
And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Bengals have recovered it. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the gun, it's Brady. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Wilson. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Dalvin Cook
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Sly on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Here comes Johnson on the return.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's brought in by Wilson. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will swell by one more. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now here's Johnson.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets it up past the 35.
We got this.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Roethlisberger. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 46. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Azeez Ojulari giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Azeez Ojulari able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone, and he gave it to him. 15 big yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Three yards remain for second down. Again, it's Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. Handoff comes to Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. First down, Cincinnati. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
third down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
2 yards on the play. First down.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Joe Schobert, number 4 in the NFL in tackles last year, in to make the stop.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Brady. He's got his tight end fan. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
To throw, it's Brady. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Touchdown, Bengals! George Kittle with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
An extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will extend this big lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it.
And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
brings up second and 2 at the 25.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
75 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Running on first down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On 3rd down, it's Cook. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Jets, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.